We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Brandon Lau looks to notch his 200th hit of the season. Coming up next. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Margot. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
First pitch, 6:07.
Here's the 0-1.
0-1.
67 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 8.
Now in the box, Brandon Lau. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Heaney features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
3-0 to him now. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A swing and a ground ball to third. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Tyler Glasnow is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
So digging in now, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
Into the box now, Richie Martin. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels turned away in the first. We've played an inning in Anaheim with no score. Stepping into the box, Austin Meadows. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Barehanded at his knees. Touché, sir.
That is fair. The first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A bouncer to the left side, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Digging in, Willie Adames, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Choi stands at first with 1 out. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two and 2. outside in a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home on the ground to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And some trouble now in right field, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. First and second now, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First delivery to him on the way. Second and third, 2 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Drives it out to deep right center field. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. As he arrives at second without a play, as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
And ready for his first at-bat, Mike Zunino. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Ball 1, no strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's wide, 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now at the plate, Manuel Margot. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
Line to the right side, but foul. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Looking to minimize the damage here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Jones is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rays lead it 2-0. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Popped him up. Choi moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready now, Jason Castro will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. One and one to Jason Castro. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Brandon Marsh. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Hit on the ground out to short. Adames scoops it up, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rays are out in front, 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brendan Lau. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Sinker, 3-2 now. Austin Meadows is on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Another payoff pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So stepping in, Matt Theis. A match up with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate now, David Fletcher. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. On the season, Fletcher is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Richie Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to, so you got to be on point with this one.
Ready on 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Anthony Rendon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A runner on first with 2 away. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Angels strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count. 3-2. Willie Adames waits on deck. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. So he's aboard here with the leadoff walk, and this has been a very patient ball club so far this year as we view the league leaderboard for team walks. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Digging in to try it again, Willie Adames. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Joey Wendell.
In now, Joey Wendell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now batter.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin.
Brian Goodwin.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They're down 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Diaz, 28 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Line drive to left. Goodwin is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Good time now to check out the Angels Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 17 home runs and 62 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batter, number 8.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 out with the man at first. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trout. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league. In now, Hunter Renfroe.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Ryan Buchter takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Ryan Buchter.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ji-Man Choi would be next. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in now, Ji-Man Choi. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Buchter was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Jahmai Jones. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Stepping in now, Brandon Marsh, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runner's going. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Shohei Ohtani will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. No one out with a runner at second. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Matt Theis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
This is pulled into right. Meadows is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
In now for the Angels, David Fletcher. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Into the box, Richie Martin.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Back to him on the mound. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This one's down to third. throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Shohei Ohtani stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field, number 17. Shohei.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willy Adames.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop, Willy Adames.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ohtani waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-1 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman, number 2.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Andrew Kittredge enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Mike Trout becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Good win.
To the plate now, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field.
Margot's under it.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Jason Castro. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. And right into the shift. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Mike Zunino. From the stretch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home, that was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
The center fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
So now to the plate, Manuel Margot runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The batter, number 8.
In now, Brandon Lau. There goes Margot in the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Here it comes, 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1 for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Justin Anderson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Three runs already home here. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. Hit in the air to left.
Giving chase his good one.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So striding forward now, Ji-Man Choi. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
The 0-2 delivery.
Ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Rays 7 and the Angels 1. Ready now for L.A. Shohei Ohtani. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Margot has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Brandon Marsh. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 23, Matt.
Stepping into the box, Matt Thaiss. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays are in front, 7-1. Cannon Middleton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
0, Keenan Middleton.
Ready to begin the 8th, and up next will be Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rays, Joey Wendell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
One out, nobody on. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Changeup taken high for ball 2.
2-1 the count.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crowd on the run. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
So here's Mike Zunino as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
2-2 the count.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Here's another 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The center fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
Striding in once again, Manuel Margot. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Brian O'Grady will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning.
Brian O'Grady.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. They'll start things here at 316. 16 homers and 47 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They're on top 7-1. Brian O'Grady will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 31.
Ready once again, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Michael Brasso has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 43, Michael Brasso.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Richie Martin. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting as this one makes its way onto the field. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Colin Poche enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon scooped up. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They're down 7-1. Cam Bedrosian comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. One down. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
One out, nobody on. Inside with the slider, 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Bullet back up the middle. Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So striding in, Austin Meadows, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ball 3, 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. Out in front of it, strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. One is a splitter that misses for the first ball. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's the Rays 9 and the Angels 1. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Mike Trout, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Brian Goodwin, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. Tampa Bay with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Tyler Glasnow earns his 12th victory in the ball game. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the big